What's popcorn and Papa Gamers? Welcome to Gamers Go to the Movies, the only podcast where we have to watch every theatrically released, Hollywood-produced video game adaptation film. I'm your host, Noel Slamrocket, and with me is Bob Video Games,
Shock and Terror,
Dr. Aggro,
How do guns work?
and Chris Wolfhard.
That isn't how a mirror or triangulation works.
And I'm shaking this can of a podcast, and I can tell you, it's fruit salad. We have yet again had to watch a Resident Evil film because there are, as of this recording, 7 of them, soon to be 8.
Can't wait.
We'll never actually be able to catch up.
We might as well rename the series at this point.
So much for watching something good after last time.
Yeah, at least the time before this, we had a complete tonal change.
But I have good news. After rewatching this movie, I've reevaluated it. The final chapter is worse.
It is.
Yeah. There are lower places to go.
I mean, yeah, like this. Ooh, this movie's not good, but I had a great time.
If you've never watched Gamers Go to the Movies before, what we do is we spend the opening bit here talking about the plot of the film, various aspects of it, giving it praises, criticisms, weird musings, small anecdotes, and talking about our history with the game and the movie itself. And then later we move on to categories, which are extremely important for a game movie review podcast, such as, is it normal person friendly? Is it faithful to the game? Is it worse than the Tekken movie, which so far, uncontested champion? Reminder, we watched the Tekken movie as episode 2. We didn't know we hit bottom on episode 2. If you want to see a bad fucking movie, watch the Tekken movie. Anyway. Oh yeah, and then we do something like talk about whether or not we think the movie is good. We give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs sideways. But yeah, let's talk about it. This is our 3rd Resident Evil movie. It is still written by the same guy who directed the first one, but it is not directed by him because there's not a whole lot of money in this film. If you took the budget for Postal and Wing Commander and combined it, that's roughly the same budget as this film, which is amazing because those have no money.
This is kind of like a much more real Hollywood production, yeah.
Yes, and when it's a real Hollywood production, going through the normal Hollywood system, using real cameras, you run out of money fast. So you better film everything in the desert with as few extras as possible. I really love the plot point in the film where they're just like, we're just losing people constantly. So that way, we don't have to keep paying all these extras.
Don't worry, some of them come back right at the end out of nowhere.
It's true. Bob and I,
Oh my God.
for every one of these Resident Evil films so far, of which we've watched 2, we keep going into the DVD extras or the Blu-ray extras. Because fun fact, I bought a collection of the first 5 on Blu-ray for barely any money forever ago. And we head into the deleted scenes section because we're curious. At the end of the first and second movie, they had completely different endings they wanted to go with originally. And we go to this. There's no alternate ending filmed at all. And we're like, well, maybe there's an important scene they cut. And we watch a scene thinking it's going to be an important scene. See, it's after the really tragic, gigantic battle they had versus a single storage container of zombies that Umbrella drops off stupidly. And it's them, and I'm not exaggerating, being sad for 7 seconds.
We had to cut it. We couldn't fit that in.
We didn't have time to be sad for 7 seconds over the people who died.
The people that died being basically the entire cast of the movie.
Yeah. It's incredible. What a film. Aggro, I want to know, because this is my second time watching it, I suppose, because the first time I attempted to watch it, I was so bitter and upset and disappointed, I stopped watching. Once I realized we weren't going to be doing anything like the opening or like the other two films after a short bit, I just stopped entirely. So, Agro, I'm curious, how did your journey go as you traveled through the film and discovered what it was in contrast to the other ones?
Okay, so the movie opens on a truncated version of the opening from 1. To the point where I went back and I'm like, no, I scrubbed this file last night. This is not, I didn't get the wrong file.
Yes.
And then I spent that whole scene going, there's no way any explanation for doing this isn't going to be dumb and frustrating. And then it turns out it was actually really cool.
Yeah.
I really liked the clone testing thing. I don't know how they expected her to get through the bouncing Betty 360 shotgun pellet trap. Like, you're not going to badass your way out of that.
Well, see, that's the thing. The real Alice, as they show in the movie, can stop fire with her mind, and they're hoping that's enough telekinetic force to stop bullets.
But how is this helping them work on a vaccine?
Even weirder, how is it
it's very important.
How is it this important and helpful to work on a vaccine when all they need is her blood, and this amount of effort just to find her probably would have found her faster than making 20 billion clones?
Well, she wrote down where the satellites are and avoided the satellites, because that's how satellites work. Also, they could have moved the satellites at any time.
No. They just have the one orbit.
I want to say it's a real shame the disaster turned the whole planet into 1 acre in Nevada that it's really easy to shoot things in.
Yeah, that sucks. I was wondering when it was going to come up the opening explanation for the world's dead somehow. Uh-huh. There are no humans anymore, therefore the environment also destroyed itself.
Yeah, in Lion King. I got through that, which is like the T virus didn't just kill the humans. The rivers and lakes dried up. No, there's a sentence or two missing between those two ideas.
Uh-huh.
Are you aware of a thing called the water cycle?
No, the T virus did it.
It would been so easy to be like, yeah, we accidentally nuked everything. But they didn't even want to do that. They just couldn't do anything.
No. And I was still there. I was still with him. I'm like, okay, we're doing the dumb hand wavy setup for doing the desert post-apocalypse. I'm cool. I'm still watching the movie going, I don't know why everybody's like, this isn't that bad. I don't know why everybody's so down on this movie. These are some interesting concepts. Like there's cool stuff happening. I got all the way to the crows.
Yep.
Yeah.
The crows are when I realized this movie is just irretrievably fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's really amazing when you're starting to make Mad Max and then you take a stop to make Idiot the Birds. It became
we're
Birdemic.
in Birdemic tier of just running through the swarm, firing your gun in random directions because you weren't given specific notes on what the effect was going to be.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
That's really funny.
It's really incredible. I didn't remember how Birdemic this was, because I think the last time I watched it was before Birdemic. It's wild. They're like, Bob and I are laughing the whole scene because it just looks terrible and it's so dumb. But then they have the procedure where it's like, they're in the vehicle that's acceptable. We need to stick them in the tiny, like everyone on this bus needs to get in this tiny windowless van. And the only way to do that is to do this fun stepladder in between the two vehicles being open behind. And then there's a little bit of air so that way the birds can still kill them. And I'm like, look, Bob, they practice this one maneuver. They will solve every problem with it. We can't even imagine what other things they thought would happen that would need this maneuver.
The funniest part of that is I'm almost certain that exact maneuver is done in World Warrior, but they're moving.
Yes.
This is them parked. It is not impressive at all.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been done in another movie where the context and execution made it cool.
God, this movie, it did LJ dirty.
It did. I was going to say this is a character assassination of LJ for some reason.
For anyone who doesn't remember, that's the comedy relief black dude from 2. He's the first one they kill in this. He survived a whole fucking movie and they still went, well, he's a black guy. He's got to be the first one to die, basically.
Yeah.
And he's got to get infected and then not tell anybody, thus putting everyone in danger.
Yep.
And no one notice.
Yeah.
Like you're giving him a medical checkup after he was attacked? Bro, you saw her gnawing on him. You're the one that shot the zombie. He's got a bloody hole in his shirt that wasn't there 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
Let's just say there's a reason that so many people have died in Claire's caravan.
I love the part of that where he gets attacked where he sees something behind him in a mirror and gets confused that it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Like, you could tell this scene wasn't even storyboarded because I feel like in the act of storyboarding it, you would have realized how little sense it made.
This movie, like I could see it. I could see it as an outline in the author's head, and it's really cool. And then they went to do all of the scenes, and they're not good at that. No human makes a cogent decision in this film.
No.
And okay, I want to drill down on this one special moment because it reaffirms that the Resident Evil movies are the reigning champions of not understanding how handguns operate. Carlos, our man Carlos, you know, we're out at Vegas and we're shooting the zombies that came out of the shipping container. We're gonna sprint right past the fact that they were coming out of a shipping container and you all had your guns trained on the shipping container and they somehow all got out of the shipping container. We're just going right past it. Mm-hmm. Where they're everywhere and Carlos is fighting them and he drops one of his guns and it's very important that he fires two guns at once. That's his whole character. So instead of continuing to fight the zombies, he turns and he runs to dive under the car for his second gun. While pawing around through the sand for his second gun, he turns to fire the gun he has still in his hand at the zombie. And it goes click, click. This is Resident Evil's great trick of handguns not locking open on empty. We then immediately cut to him looking at his gun that is now magically locked open on empty. That gun tricked him on purpose to his death. That thing was the fucking One Ring.
Man, God, there's so much stupid shit in this movie.
It's
like how
Yeah.
the goal of the characters runs contradictory to what Alice says in the opening of the movie.
Uh-huh.
We have to keep moving because fucking somehow the zombies show up even if you're somewhere with like a population density of 4 people per square mile. But if we go to Alaska, there won't be any zombies. Somehow.
I found this journal written by a clearly mentally disturbed prepper fantasist.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe her herself.
I swear that journal is the most video game shit that there has been in these 3 movies so far.
Also the part in the opening where, God, what's his fucking name? Isaacs, the villain. He's like, they eat flesh, but they don't need sustenance. You made a virus that violates causality?
Yes.
I think we need to focus on that a little bit.
No, please don't focus on anything we say in this film.
Yeah.
Look, the T-Virus has lots and lots of powers.
We need to steal the chopper to drive it to Alaska.
Yes!
Yeah.
We're going to get from Vegas to Alaska. Like, setting aside how anyone knows how to fly that fucking thing, we're going to get from Vegas to Alaska with an overcrowded chopper that probably only has a range of about 400 to 500 miles.
Every single thing in this movie is stupid.
Oh, with the helicopter, you can pick where you're going to land, and airports are so highly, security driven that you could probably land, refill, and keep going.
Yeah, definitely.
What the? It wasn't that long. Nothing implies it's been very long between the previous movie and this one. Like in the opening, they imply it's been at most a year.
The funny thing is the only thing that runs counter to that is the girl they find and have named Kmart.
Kmart.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to bring up.
Okay.
And it's like, well, how do you not know your name? It hasn't been 15 years since this happened.
Well, no, she gave up her old name because everyone she knew was dead.
Her new name is Kmart. It's very empowering.
Look, the scriptwriter had a bunch of quirky post-apocalyptic caravan characters to force into this movie and then slaughter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because they were getting in the way of scenes where we show that Alice is really, really cool. We have reached peak fan fiction self-insert from high school character.
they literally, they didn't want to make a Resident Evil movie. They wanted to make a Mad Max or post-apocalyptic in general thing. And they just took random scenes from that sort of stuff. And also from other Romero movies to have the underground zombie facility thing to fill out the movie more. Like, it's such a bizarre, like, just pieced together piecemeal movie.
No, the underground facility where they have part of the mansion to do the clone tests. And the first thing she does is go into the laser hallway. Because it's very important that you understand that the laser hallway, so far the strongest thing in a Resident Evil movie, Alice could clear the laser hallway. It wouldn't have beaten Alice if she was in the laser hallway.
Yes.
I need you to understand how fucking cool and strong Alice
I
is.
laughed so hard when they did that.
How she beats it's insane. Just like, oh, there happened to be a vent right above it that she flew into with magic.
That is the sort of, I'm autistic about the shit I wrote so deep that I need you to understand how the argument would have gone down between these two elements of my universe if that ever occurred.
Not that it would.
And here's the thing, like in the first two movies, Alice does cool shit.
Uh-huh.
In this movie, she pulls out her two giant kukri, and I spend the next 10 minutes literally laughing myself to tears because the fights are so bad.
Yes.
I did, when she pulled out the kukri early on in the movie, I turned to Bob and I was like, you know, the games do take things from the movies. They don't take the kukri ever. And Bob, I think, was like, yeah, that's because she doesn't do anything cool or good with them. And then those fight scenes happened. I was like, yeah. Look at her go.
You know, I didn't make this connection the first time I watched this because I hadn't played Gears of War 3 yet.
Go on.
But it's sure crazy how Carlos dies exactly like Dom dies in Gears of War 3.
What? Really?
It's true.
Yeah.
I was going to bring up, like, Carlos had the greatest zombie movie go out on your own terms death I have ever seen. Like, light the bomb, light the blunt is the coolest shit I have ever witnessed.
We were talking about that has to be stolen from some other movie.
Yes, it has to be. Especially given that Gears 3 did that. Days Gone technically does this too.
Yeah.
And so did this, and I doubt.
Maybe there's one of those Romero movies that did it.
You would think. I don't think, maybe it's been a while since I saw Land of the Dead, but I really doubt it's that, but it's possible.
It's funny that if a character survives in a Resident Evil game, they get leveled up to the point that they're almost like superheroes. Mm-hmm. If a character survives a Resident Evil movie, they come back and die kind of unceremoniously in the sequel.
Yeah.
At least Carlos went out good, but Jesus.
Yeah.
It's so unbelievably obvious that every single one of these was expected to be the last one they'd make.
Yes.
And then they just had to keep going back, being like, okay, let's undo the ending of the last movie in the first 5 minutes of this one.
Yeah, I have to ask, is there an army of Alice clones in the next movie?
Well, why would we tell you the
Why
excitement?
would we tell you?
Yeah, right?
It's something to look forward to since we have to do one of these every 3 movies.
I'm so excited to learn because that last shot where the two Alices are like looking at each other in the most, we just invented the green screen or the split shot, and this is the first time we're ever doing it way.
Making, what was it, Parent Trap look like fucking Citizen Kane? Genuinely laughed my ass off at that actress having to be two of herself and swinging so hard emotionally to come off as two different people.
There has to be like a cutscene from the script where they kissed. Because I felt the energy when she comes out of the pod and she's cradling her. She's like, oh my God, the only person worthy of my love, me.
So, we got some studio notes back on the script, Paul. Oh, what'd they say? They said, there's no way we're filming your wife kissing. Stop writing this shit. We're not filming your wife kissing herself. Stop it. Fucking stop.
Since I said it in the intro, I have to elaborate on it. Yeah, guys, that's not how triangulation works. Triangulation means you know where 2 points are relative to the thing you want to find, and then you like draw a line between each, and then where the lines intersect is where they are. You don't need 3 points. You couldn't look that up, so you didn't have to show the unbelievably stupid graphic of them making a triangle around her. Also, Noelle, they weren't married yet.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Every single thing in this movie has to be stupid. Like, I think that there might be someone they actually have to send it to be like, is this dumb enough?
Like, no, you have to put the flamethrower on top of the truck in such a way that it could not reach anything but the big truck it's on.
I still think it's really funny. They had the cure to the T-virus at the end of the first movie. It's gone, I guess?
Well, she covers that when she says they thought they stopped it.
I assumed that was because they nuked Raccoon City?
Yeah, they failed. They didn't succeed. They thought they stopped it.
Wait,
they didn't.
Man, hindsight's 2020, but especially in that scene where Alice is talking to the other creepy child AI. Mm-hmm. She's like, I met your sister. She was a bitch. And I'm like, well, she was clearly correct. So...
I'm not letting that AI have any W's because she's the one who let it get to everyone in the underground. She's like, oh, what if I just open all the air vents and let it all out? Like, that increases the infection rate quite a bit. AI, I don't know why you thought that was a good idea.
Did the AI do that, or did the guy do that?
That is
I know the AI tried to kill everybody.
Yeah, the AI is why they were all executed, but I do think somehow that was that guy's plan.
Yeah, he let the toxin out in the sealed room that for some reason had vents to the entire facility.
Yes.
I think that was just the engineer's fault. Right,
and then I guess the AI didn't have any way to stop that. And then it drowned them, even though that just turns them to zombies anyway, so it didn't really accomplish anything. Man, that movie was stupid too.
Hey, wait a minute. All these movies are stupid. What the fuck?
I think that thing you said last time, Noelle, of the director/writer really brings the energy being 13 years old to the script writing role.
Yeah.
Like, that's really pervasive here.
There's a world where this movie, the plot of it, the opening of it, really was used and leveraged to turn it into a Mad Max film. Mm-hmm. And that would have been good at all. And here's the problem.
So they kind of get tired of that and then go to the Las Vegas ruins and fight one box of zombies that somehow invaded an entire city.
It's so stupid.
I love shitty dude bro Wesker.
He looks like Eminem.
Yeah, like he's like the fourth guy in Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the best they could do. That's what that is.
I honestly don't even know if he's Wesker in the later shit. So
He is not.
Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think his face looked like that.
I'm pretty sure he's not. Unless his entire facial structure changed.
Yeah, maybe he lost a lot of weight because aggro. I won't tell you.
No,
what's
it is a
in
different person.
I won't tell you what's in the next film, but I will tell you it's filmed in 3D.
But yeah, it doesn't help that he looks like 24. And also, I think his chair is slightly too big for him.
Yeah. Least intimidating Wesker ever.
So it looks like, the guy who owns your car dealership died and now his son's in charge. His son is 24 and doesn't know how fucking anything works.
My God. Okay, Dr. Isaacs. Regular mad scientist shit aside, which, oh my God, the scene where they're like Day of the Deading that one zombie in the chair and like give him the cell phone and give him the camera, and they're like, oh my God, he's so smart, he remembers things. And then he just stands up and rips off his restraints because they were made out of unicorn dreams and string.
Yeah.
And like he pounces on the one assistant scientist, and Dr. Isaacs and the other assistant move toward the door, and Isaacs just slips out and shuts the door on that guy. Like, there was time. That was not survival necessary. He just hated that guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he wanted to watch that guy die. God, why was he so why was he not restrained?
Right, because the thing is...
He was. He had manacles on. They were just made out of string.
They were just exclusively on his forearms. Not a single other form of restraint on that thing. I was losing it. I was like, what do you mean it's just the arms? Guys, it's a monster you're dealing with. What?
And not strong enough to actually stop him from just raising his arms and breaking them. Insanity.
He's so strong. Who could have seen this coming?
He takes some dudes to go collect Alice. Someone that he knows is a T-virus souped up super badass, to the point where they're going to use an orbiting satellite to shut her down so they can take her after releasing the super zombies in the city. And his plan is to be in a tent on like a second, third story roof.
Yes.
Right where this is happening.
Yeah, not too bright.
Right, especially when it's like, oh yeah, we just need her dead even. It's like, wait, then why are you here?
And they're all just watching her approach the tent going, oh shit, no one's drawing their weapons, no one's leaving.
Right?
An unbelievably stupid thing in this movie that I kind of dig is the umbrella in the eyes bullshit, because it's so fucking ludicrous.
Oh yeah, no, that's so good. That's the best thing from the last movie.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. I think that's unbelievably dumb to be like, she's being controlled because she has our corporate logo for pupils.
God.
Yeah, if you just need her blood, why not get a sniper?
Right?
To shoot her from like 800 yards away.
Uh-huh.
Well, because the farther away something is from her, the better her psychic powers work on it.
That
true,
does scale.
weirdly.
Yeah, that makes sense, because she fucked up that fucking satellite real good. At least I assume that's why that shot to show there was a malfunction was that dramatic. I was under the impression that she used her psychic powers to fight back. A little unclear now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, it is just unclear how the satellite was interacting with her in the first place.
Magic. That's how.
Right?
By the way, I
It
finally
was hacking
fucking...
her brain.
It was Death Starring her mind. I finally closed a loose end on why the antagonist of this film seems so familiar to me. That was the antagonist of the Tomb Raider film. A film Bob and I already watched for the series, but then we decided to shuffle around when we would record the episode. So please look forward to that, you two.
Oh, yeah, no, like, Ian Glenn's in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I had already watched a movie for this series featuring him as the main antagonist. How many times is he going to show up?
Right. Speaking of that guy, why did they just have him turn into the, like, Monsters from 2? The Birkin?
He's very Birkin core.
Because we hadn't used that yet.
It's, like, then you made the Birkin monster, but you didn't put the iconic giant eye on it? You completely missed the point.
Also kind of forgot the whole daughter angle and a lot of other things that made Birkin interesting.
Yeah, we used those last movie for a different guy and didn't do anything with him.
God, we're geniuses.
You're so stupid. Also, we just named somebody Claire, didn't we?
They sure did.
Yeah. So I didn't notice this the first time I watched this movie, but this time I kept looking at Claire and going, where do I know you from?
Mm-hmm.
Because she is the client in Legally Blonde.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Sure.
I think she's also one of the people who survived the first Final Destination movie.
Yeah, she's one of the, and she's in both 1 and 2. Wow.
I kept looking around like, are you sure you're not in Pitch Perfect? I swear to God. Why did this movie open with the murder hillbilly family from Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Because we can use that scene too.
Right? Like it's just feels lazy, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they had their own like zombie dog arena because we needed those, I guess.
Just, I really needed to see Alice choke a dog to death with her thighs.
And then kiss herself. Anyway, can I be a dog extra in this film?
I think it was the moment where the stereotypical cowboy character was climbing the prop Eiffel Tower out there in Vegas. When I thought, I could be watching one of the bad Tremors movies right about now.
Yeah, those typically hit above this weight.
I still haven't seen a single Tremors film, despite us using it for our 4K Blu-ray player dedicated, HDR10 thing versus a PS5 shootout. Wow. Yeah, I kept watching the beginning over and over going, yeah, this just looks better normally. What the fuck? This is a $600 player that does effectively nothing if you have a good enough TV. Oh my God. Someday I'll watch the Tremors films. Some might even say that day will be blessed. Or perhaps just full of Jackie Chan movies instead. Well, I think that's enough talking about the film and various aspects. Let's go ahead and move on to our segments. After I remind you that if you're a big fan of Gamers Go to the Movies, you should go to the patreon.com/GB podcast, where you can support us on this endeavor and also get access to Gamer Premonition extras, Armchair Devs extras, and a real ass movie that's better than many of them we're watching for this series, Isolation 119, the story of a British man who goes to Thailand to solve the murder or injure or something of his brother. It is a real film that is only available on the Patreon. So go on over to patreon.com/GB podcasts today. It helps us pay rent. That's the new slogan. Anyways, let's move on to our segments. First category, thumbs up, down, or sideways. We're going to start with Bob.
Yeah, this is just a really, really inescapably stupid movie. And that makes it pretty annoying to watch. So I'm going to give it a thumbs down.
Chris.
After the opening sequence where she kills the people who trapped her, I don't think there's a single scene in the movie that fires a neuron. Thumbs down.
The sole purpose of the sixth film, Resident Evil: The Final Chapter, is to make me not say the sentence, "This is my least favorite Resident Evil film." I do not like this movie. I'm giving it a thumbs down. Aggro.
Watch Resident Evil 2 and ask yourself, how could I be disappointed by a sequel to this? Thumbs down.
Well, with all thumbs down, that makes this next category interesting. Is this worse than the Tekken movie, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's just so oppressively stupid and boring.
I'm also going to put yes because the Tekken movie is a terrible, dumb film with hilarious cosplay and stakes that don't seem like they could exist in any real universe. It is unbelievably dumb to watch, but that does something for me at all. This is a much worse experience for me every time than watching the Tekken movie. Aggro.
Yeah, I think this is worse than the Tekken movie. The Tekken movie was a bad adaptation. This was terrible fan fiction.
Now, I know that if you're listening and have a certain perspective, you just assume aggro, use that as a way to say it's bad. But no, the writing of the film truly is evocative of the sort of things a bad fan fiction writer would be really into.
It is in the style of.
Is it worse than the Tekken movie, Bob?
It is really, really close. I'm going to have to land on it being just slightly worse than the Tekken movie.
Oof. That was down to the hair. This is the first time we've ever gotten a unanimous yes. Does this mean we have to change the segment to, is it worse than Resident Evil Extinction?
I think we might have to, not to pun, but quarantine the Resident Evil movies into their own list. We'll save it for the final ranking.
I think even if we might find a handful of movies worse than the Tekken movie, it's still a perfect bar because it's like 95% of the way down, and saying something is worse than it is truly condemning.
The fact it took us 20 episodes to find something we all agreed was worse is hilarious. I didn't expect that in the least. Let's move on to star power on a scale of 1 to 5. How's the star power on this film? Let's start with aggro.
I mean, everybody who was here is still here. I mean, everybody that mattered.
So the same's true of my local Target.
And also, Ian Glenn is here. He's great.
Yeah. No, he's good.
I don't think he was in any of the trailers. It's still Mila. And if you'd seen too, the shine might have been off of that one.
Right, exactly. I think here in 2007, we're distinctly in the zone of Mila Jovovich is not a draw.
But I mean, I think I'm still going to give it a 2.
Bob.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it has anything over the last movie in terms of star power. Like, not even at all. Because if you think about it, Glenn, whatever that was added, kind of replaces the role of that famous actor who played the dad of the little girl in the last movie. So we're kind of just swapping out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say this is just gonna have to stay at a 1. Like, this is not enough.
Chris.
I'm going to give it a 2 because by this point, Mila Jovovich is a draw for the freaks who like this film series.
I think at that point, you have an addiction to the film series and it's not a star power draw.
Okay, then 1. Fuck it. I'm not invested in giving this shit a 2.
See, I'm squarely okay to say such exacting things because that is me. I was totally signed up and then I watched the movie and went, oh my God. Yeah, I'm giving it a 1. I feel like no one other than Mila is a draw, and she's not her in her Fifth Element days, you know?
But this is the first time we've had so many Milas.
But it's not the best time we have so many Milas. Maybe if the trailer had shown there are a billion Mila Jovoviches, just show the fucking ending of the film.
Jesus.
Next, we move on to faithfulness. How faithful is this to Resident Evil? We're gonna start with Chris.
Well, let's
scale
see.
of 1 to 100.
You have a character named Claire. You have a character named Carlos.
Yeah.
You have zombies.
Yeah.
And you have something that vaguely resembles a thing from Resident Evil 2. That gets you a 10.
This is. We've got
10%.
We've gone so far off the goop here with this fucking series. You remembered the names of the proper nouns. Good job, everybody. I'm gonna give it 13. You know, Chris covered most of my points, but they also have a corporation named Umbrella that does Zoom calls involving manipulating a virus. Aside from this, aside from that, it truly is nothing like a Resident Evil. Aggro, what are your thoughts?
Taking those scores perspective into account, I'm going to give it a 9 because Wesker looks like he's in an alternative ska band.
He sure does.
You know,
Like, I can't see the tribal tattoo on his bicep, but I can feel it.
Bob, what do you think?
Okay, so I've counted it out. There's Wesker, there's Claire, there's Carlos, and there's Umbrella. We have 4 things with names from Resident Evil, so that gets a 4%. Because they don't even resemble the thing they're supposed to be.
It's true. Our next category is this a suitable substitute for the game? Hell no. I'm not even going to elaborate. Prove the absence of a thing. It ain't there, fucker. Hey, Aggro, do you think this is a suitable substitute for Resident Evil?
I don't. Not even as a bit. What the fuck is this?
I think you might be a better suitable substitute for that open world Mad Max game with this game, or with this movie. I think that...
Oh, I've heard that game's pretty good. Don't do that.
You know, I hear tinfoil can make for a really good substitute for a cast for your leg. Hey, Bob, what do you think this is a suitable substitute for the game?
The closest game I can relate it to in the Resident Evil series is Resident Evil 3D Mercenaries on the 3DS. I don't even think it does that well.
Oof.
And we'd be having a different conversation if they had that Magnum with the 6-foot barrel in this.
Right?
I swear something like that shows up in a film eventually. Maybe. So that's a no?
That's a no.
Okay, and Chris.
No, absolutely not. In this universe or any other.
Aggro, we get to start this next one with you. Should they have adapted this back into a video game?
I had one of those moments while watching this movie and the really, really terrible Vegas fight where I thought we must have skipped timelines somewhere, because how is this not like a 7th gen Western studio developed open world third person shitty action and shooting Resident Evil game? How is this thing a thing that hasn't existed? Hell yes. We need the Resident Evil Extinction tie-in video game. I want to hit a button to do a 3-hit combo with 2 kukris that is just absolutely dog shit.
I'm going to go a different direction with it. I think it should have been adapted into an arcade game. I think this movie perfectly has the energy of an arcade rail shooter that came way after those were popular and is just sad, like some of the really late Terminator ones, where you just go, dude, it's not the 80s anymore. It's okay. Stop. I think it would have adapted into that exact sad scene way too well. Chris.
No, not even for a bit. Fuck this movie.
Bob.
Aggro's kind of right. This would be a really, really, really bad open world Western action game. But I feel like He was too early for that. Even like that, we would need the power of the PS4 to make that terrible game. We just weren't ready yet. There wasn't the time.
You don't think the prototype devs could have knocked it out?
I don't think they could have.
That's a shame. Well, reversing direction and moving on to the next question. Bob, do you think this should have been an FMV game, perhaps?
Once again, the action is so poorly filmed, it would be incomprehensible, so no.
I'm also going to go with a no. Chris?
No, there's not even really any good action that they could adapt into it. It'd just be so annoying and dull.
It more smoothly adapts into the game Papers, Please. Aggro.
Interestingly, even though I do believe that a lot of the action in this game would translate well to show thing happening, give button prompt, show reaction to thing happening, because that's how this whole movie was filmed. No, I don't think they should make the FMV of this fucking game.
And our final category, possibly our most incendiary one, is this normal person friendly? Chris.
No, I think this is too stupid even for that.
Bob.
Oh, this is always hard with these movies.
You're like, as zombies, so...
Right? Like, it doesn't matter how stupid it is. It's like people are there to see the zombies and Mila Jovovich. So unfortunately...
But it's not a normal person.
They have arrived at the theater with the hopes of seeing new Mila Jovovich.
Jesus.
I don't know how normal they are. I'm going to say yes, though.
Okay. Aggro.
Yeah, this movie left the paths of adaptation long ago and now wanders in the field of random bullshit. This is absolutely normal person friendly, parentheses derogatory.
God, yeah, I feel like that probably is it, right? Like, I would love to say no, that it's not normal person friendly, but it is. It's literally almost like test audience approved levels of completely benign movie for normal people. It's not good.
They made sure to get that 13-year-old in the writing room so it appeals to these people.
They made sure to do the things you do in other good films. They made sure to not have any confusing elements that could upset audiences. Man, yeah, this is normal person friendly in the worst way possible. Well, that brings to an end our review of Resident Evil Extinction. I am kind of flabbergasted that this budget is the same budget as the prior film. It does not come across as such. It feels like this was an even lower budget. Admittedly, $45 million isn't a lot of money, but still. Fun fact, these films keep making more and more money every time they come out. Did you know? So the next movie makes even more money.
Of course.
Amazing.
This movie series is the only time as an adult that I've really felt that you fucking brainless sheep. Like, it's the only thing. Just looking at this movie and looking how each one makes more money, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Is 4 the one that has Wesker like CG shifting around?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the trailers coming out, having watched 2 in theaters and skipped 3, and looking at the trailer for 4 and thinking, what the fuck went on in 3?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine how we bridge this movie franchise to that movie. And now that you've seen the first 3, well, I guess it ends with clones. That's about the only thing you get, right?
Yeah, it doesn't get you any closer to understanding, does it?
Man.
I guess I shouldn't be shocked because this is the era of Underworld and all of those movies made money.
Mm-hmm.
This movie will make more than double the past 2 movies. It makes $300 million in the box office compared to this one making 147.7. It's 3D movies, baby.
Everyone had brain damage from like 2001 to like 2015.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Gamers Go to the Movies. Be sure to subscribe and stick around because we're going to have to watch that new Resident Evil movie at some point, and it's made by a member of Whitest Kids You Know. I still can't believe this. The executive producers for this month's GigaBoots videos are Spaceman Spiff, Red Blaze 27, Brendan O'Sullivan, Cooper Tank, BN12, and Rado. Thank you very much to our executive producers, and also these guys. If you want to become an executive producer or a normal patron, head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots today.